Hello, welcome to vlog number 32, and today is another thrift store find with an Avon Benjamin Franklin aftershave container. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to shift gears a little bit. I've done some thrift store finds in the past, and I wanted to talk about this little item. I found this actually probably about a year ago at a thrift store, and I bought it, actually forgot that I had it, and it's been sitting in my garage. When I was doing a little bit of spring cleaning, I found it in one of my boxes in the garage. So I thought I would talk about it a little bit today and see if we could get it ready for my classroom. So let's go ahead and check it out. So I found this at a local thrift store, and you may remember Avon used to have these decanters or bottles, I guess, for aftershave. And I kind of remember my parents having some of these. They made some with presidents. This one obviously is not a president because Ben Franklin was not a president. But when I saw it and I saw that it was only $5, I was like, wow, it's kind of a cool, interesting thing that maybe I could put on one of the shelves in my classroom. So I decided to buy it. So let's take a look at the box. First of all, the box has Avon on top there, and it is a 6-ounce bottle, Wild Country Aftershave. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Ben Franklin was one of the few founding fathers that really bathed on a regular basis, or at least according to myth it is. So that was kind of cool. You know, what would Ben Franklin smell like, I guess, if he had a cologne? And then on the back, there's like a little description. So it talks about Ben Franklin as far as history. It talks about as a statesman, he earned the respect of his political colleagues on both sides of the Atlantic. And just kind of has a little historical reference to Ben Franklin. So kind of your standard biography is on the back. So let's go ahead and open up the inside of the box. So on the inside of the box, when I open this up, it has some foam, and it's got a little container. Open this up here. All right, so if you remove the foam, you have Ben Franklin. So kind of cool. It is kind of different. It is glass on the bottom. So this part is glass. And then this part is kind of like a hard plastic. So I know some people have said that over time, the glass will stay a certain color, and then this kind of starts to yellow a little bit. I think this one's been in the box the entire time. So this one hasn't really yellowed that much, but this is what it looks like. So when I originally got it, I thought it was kind of interesting. Something that I might be able to put in my classroom. So if I take Ben Franklin's head off, and again, it just seems really weird. You have to like basically decapitate Ben every time you want to smell great. And then you've got a little top here. And then this is, I think, full. It'd be kind of hard to tell exactly, but smells kind of like a old spicy type smell. I don't typically wear cologne or aftershave, so probably not something that I would actually use. But when I looked this up online, it said that these came out in roughly 1977. So, you know, pretty old, I guess. I might actually take the cologne or the aftershave out if I'm going to have it sit on my shelf. It does kind of emit a little bit of a smell just kind of sitting here. So it'd be kind of freaky to have like a really old aftershave smell in my classroom, so I might try and kind of let it dry out a little bit, but kind of interesting. So again, 1977. I did look up the value of these. I didn't buy it obviously to be able to get rich off of selling it or anything, but it did say that on eBay you could sell these or offer about $5 to maybe like $15. So I'm definitely not going to get rich off of selling Ben here, but thought it was kind of interesting. They do have a George Washington one, which would be totally awesome. I do love Ben Franklin, but I'm even a bigger George Washington fan. And they also have an Abraham Lincoln one. They have a Lincoln one that's kind of like a gold tone, I guess. So there were a collection of these. And then I think there was also a Betsy Ross one that had a little bit of color on the flag. So for whatever. So for $5, you know, thought it was probably worth a deal for $5. I think I might have actually had a coupon, so I think it might have actually been less than $5 when I got it. But yeah, kind of interesting. Avon getting in the spirit of the bicentennial back in the mid-1970s, and something that might look cool in my classroom. So that's today's thrift store find, kind of a little bit of a different item. You can find show notes on our webpage, which is at historygeekteacher.com. And always remember that history is so much more than just a bunch of boring old dead guys. So until next time and our next thrift store find, Ben and I say, see you later.